Once upon a time, in the small village of Matsushiro, nestled amidst the picturesque landscapes of rural Japan, a chilling legend was woven into the fabric of its existence. This tale, passed down through countless generations, spoke of a woman named Oiwa, whose beauty was said to rival that of the celestial beings. Oiwa was adored by the villagers for her enchanting allure, with her long black hair cascading down her back, her eyes shining like stars, and a smile that could melt the coldest of hearts. In those days, Oiwa was married to a man named Iman, a renowned samurai warrior known for his bravery and remarkable skill with a sword. While their union seemed idyllic to those on the outside, beneath the surface, a tempest brewed. Iman, discontented with his life, grew weary of the quiet existence that had befallen him. The allure of grandeur and adventure enticed him, planting seeds of treachery in his heart. Driven by his restless spirit, Iman hatched a sinister plan to rid himself of the life that had grown stagnant. He conspired with a nefarious individual, a man skilled in the dark arts of poison-making. This man concocted a deadly potion, one that would disfigure Oiwa's once radiant visage and plunge her into a state of perpetual sickness. One fateful evening, when the moon hung low in the sky and a storm raged outside their humble abode, Iman presented Oiwa with a cup of tea laced with the poisonous brew. Oblivious to the treachery that lay within, Oiwa innocently sipped the tea, her trust in her husband unwavering. Little did she know that the cup held her doom. As the days turned into nights, Oiwa's health deteriorated rapidly. Her once luminous complexion turned pallid, her body weakened by the venom coursing through her veins. The villagers watched in sorrow as their beloved Oiwa, the epitome of grace and beauty, transformed into a mere shadow of her former self. But fate, relentless in its cruel machinations, had another twist in store for poor Oiwa. She stumbled upon Iman's secret affair, her heart shattering into a million pieces as the truth unfolded before her eyes. Betrayed and broken, Oiwa confronted her husband, her voice filled with anguish and despair. In a fit of rage, Iman, consumed by his own guilt and fear of exposure, snuffed out Oiwa's life, extinguishing the flickering flame of her existence. In the dead of night, Iman buried Oiwa's lifeless body in the depths of the nearby woods, hoping to conceal the truth and silence the whispers of his treachery. Yet, little did he know that he had awakened a force far more sinister than his own demons. As the moon cast an ethereal glow upon the village, Oiwa's tormented spirit rose from the confines of her grave, her disfigured face and flowing black hair haunting the village streets. Word of Oiwa's vengeful apparition spread like wildfire among the villagers. They claimed to have witnessed her ghostly figure, her once beautiful face marred by the horror she endured. Oiwa's spirit became a symbol of justice, seeking retribution for the wrongs committed against her. Her ethereal presence tormented Iman, driving him to the brink of madness. Consumed by guilt and plagued by Oiwa's relentless pursuit, he met a grisly end, paying the ultimate price for his betrayal. Yet, even in death, Oiwa's spectral figure refused to find solace. Locals claimed that Oiwa's ghost continued to wander the village streets, her mournful cries echoing through the night. Her disfigured face, veiled by her long, tangled hair, struck fear into the hearts of all who beheld her ethereal form. The villagers whispered tales of encounters with Oiwa, recounting chilling accounts of her ghostly presence appearing in their dreams and waking moments alike. The legend of Oiwa's haunting grew stronger with each passing generation. Mothers would hush their children to sleep with cautionary tales, warning them of the consequences of deceit and the lingering power of vengeful spirits. Those who ventured near the woods where Oiwa had been buried would speak of eerie whispers carried on the wind and inexplicable chills that crept down their spines. In an effort to appease the tormented soul, the villagers held rituals and ceremonies to honor Oiwa's memory. They offered prayers and incense, beseeching her to find peace and forgiveness in the afterlife. Yet, Oiwa's wrath seemed unquenchable, as if her desire for justice surpassed the boundaries of the mortal realm. As time passed, Matsushiro became known as a village forever marked by the presence of Oiwa's ghost. The tales of her haunting reached far beyond the boundaries of the village, capturing the imaginations of those who heard them. Visitors from distant lands sought out the village, drawn by the allure of a chilling encounter with Oiwa's spirit. Scholars and paranormal enthusiasts delved into the depths of Matsushiro's history, unearthing ancient scrolls and accounts that spoke of Oiwa's tragic fate. They documented the legend, analyzing every detail in an attempt to unravel the mystery surrounding Oiwa's restless spirit. The story of Oiwa became a cultural phenomenon, captivating audiences through literature, theater, and even modern-day media. Local artists and filmmakers, inspired by the enduring legend, brought Oiwa's tale to life through haunting visuals and atmospheric soundtracks. They crafted films and installations that depicted the harrowing events of her life and the chilling aftermath of her death. Audiences across the globe would sit on the edge of their seats, shivers running down their spines as they witnessed Oiwa's spectral figure on the silver screen. Yet, amidst the fascination and fear surrounding Oiwa's ghostly presence, there were those who believed in a different narrative. Some whispered that Oiwa's vengeance was not driven solely by the betrayal of her husband but was fueled by a deeper injustice. They spoke of a hidden conspiracy that had conspired to erase her from the annals of history, attributing her disfigurement and suffering to forces beyond Ayaman's treachery. These individuals, driven by a quest for truth, embarked on a journey to uncover the forgotten chapters of Oiwa's life. They scoured ancient texts, deciphered cryptic messages, and interviewed descendants of the village's oldest inhabitants. With each revelation, the complexity of Oiwa's story deepened, shedding light on the struggles she faced and the societal norms that had bound her existence. In this alternative version, Oiwa's vengeful spirit becomes a symbol not only of personal retribution but also of societal justice. Her ghostly presence serves as a reminder of the oppression faced by women in a patriarchal society, the erasure of their voices and the consequences of their suppression. Regardless of the interpretation, the legend of Oiwa continued to cast its eerie shadow over Matsushiro. The villagers, though fearful, embraced her tale as a cautionary reminder of the consequences of one's actions and the importance of empathy and compassion. Oiwa's legacy became a testament to the enduring power of forgiveness and redemption. As the generations passed, the villagers began to realize that Oiwa's spirit was not solely driven by revenge, but also by a deep yearning for peace and resolution. Moved by this understanding, the villagers came together to honor Oiwa's memory in a new light. They organized annual ceremonies dedicated to reconciliation and healing, where they acknowledged the pain and suffering Oiwa had endured and sought to break the cycle of anger and resentment that had plagued the village for centuries. Through these rituals, the villagers not only sought forgiveness from Oiwa's spirit but also from one another. They embraced the power of compassion and empathy, recognizing that the sins of the past could be transformed into opportunities for growth and understanding. Over time, Oiwa's spectral figure became less menacing and more ethereal, a symbol of the village's collective journey towards redemption. Locals reported witnessing her presence not with fear, but with a sense of solace and tranquility. Her disfigured face became a poignant reminder of the scars that can be inflicted by cruelty, but also a testament to the beauty that can arise from the depths of pain. As the village of Matsushiro moved forward, guided by the lessons learned from Oiwa's story, the cycle of betrayal and vengeance was gradually broken. The legend of Oiwa continued to be passed down from generation to generation, not as a tale of terror, but as a parable of forgiveness and the transformative power of compassion. The villagers of Matsushiro took pride in their heritage, recognizing that the tale of Oiwa had shaped them into a community that valued empathy and understanding above all else. They shared their story with outsiders, not to instill fear, but to inspire reflection and to emphasize the importance of acknowledging one's own transgressions and seeking reconciliation. And so, the legend of Oiwa, the vengeful spirit who once haunted the village of Matsushiro, transformed into a testament of hope and resilience. Her presence served as a reminder that even in the face of darkness, there is always a glimmer of light, of forgiveness, redemption, and the power of the human spirit to rise above the deepest of sorrows.
Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more updates.